Welcome back, everybody. This is Redthorn playing Lineage 2 Revolution, and in today's episode, we are in. First of all, we're in the middle of a bidding war right now for a castle, Gludio Castle. I don't know if you can hear the people in the background, but we are in the final seconds of this, and right after this happens, and as you can hear, they're discussing strategy right now. Now, So I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing. But we're waiting on Stark Industries right now to make a bid. And then this is very interesting how they're trying to do this. However, after this will be a Fortress Siege number 5. We're waiting to see if Stark Industries actually is going to try to knock Xenocide out the last second. I'm still nothing yet. And it looks like Xenocide got knocked out at the last second. All right, so we're gonna head on. We're gonna head on over to watch a Fortress Siege of Enigma versus HellKeepersRU. So let's get this on.
Fortress Siege.
All right. Looks like they've already started. Yep, they actually just started. So here we are, Fortress Siege number 5, Enigma versus HellKeepersRU. We'll just call him Hellkeeper. Looks like both teams have been interrupting each other. Enigma is here in the blue, Hellkeeper is in the red. Enigma is trying to imprint and defend, and the bug has not been fixed yet. As a spectator, both teams have been interrupted. Looks like Enigma's been interrupted. Hellkeeper, alright, has been interrupted. Yep, they are definitely fighting for this. I apologize, I was in the middle of attempting to bid for a castle siege, and I wasn't able to catch the beginning of this, but we're catching it now. Both teams have been interrupted yet again. Hellkeeper interrupted, Enigma trying to get it. Enigma over halfway. They are desperately trying to, oh, they were unable to do so. Hellkeeper over halfway. Nobody interrupted. Oh, and they've been interrupted. Both teams have been interrupted yet again. Hellkeeper trying again. A lot of stuff going on here. Both teams interrupted again. HellKeeper interrupted again. HellKeeper trying again. Interrupted it again. Enigma. Nothing yet. HellKeeper trying again. Interrupted it again. HellKeeper trying again. Enigma trying to... HellKeeper interrupted. Enigma trying again. HellKeeper trying to get... again. Enigma's over half... oh, interrupted again. HellKeeper over halfway. Interrupted again. Great fight we got going on right now. Enigma trying again. HellKeeper trying again. Enigma interrupted. HellKeeper interrupted. Neither team allowing each other to get that 10%. HellKeeper trying and interrupted again. Enigma trying again. Over halfway. And interrupted. HellKeeper trying again. HellKeeper over halfway. They interrupt them in time. Enigma unable to interrupt HellKeeper. And HellKeeper's going to come flooding down here to try to get this 30% buff. See what Enigma can do to respond to this. HellKeeper is imprinting Enigma's altar.
The blue team's defense tower has been destroyed.
Looks like a defense tower has been destroyed for Enigma. And that would be on... oh, their gate has been destroyed on the non-spawn side. HellKeeper has been interrupted on Enigma's imprint, or altar. Enigma is trying to fight their way in here. HellKeeper's not having it. HellKeeper now has 30% buff. Not looking too good for Enigma. While they fight that out, let's see if Enigma is going to try to go after their non-spawn side. Looks like they've been trying. It's going to be difficult for them to accomplish this. Is HellKeeper going to go after their spawn gate? I don't think Enigma is going to allow that. 1:32 for the 30% buff for HellKeeper. I'm sorry, HellKeeper. There is no S. HellKeeper. HellKeepers. We'll call him HellKeeper. We'll try to get that right. I apologize to HellKeeper. A heck of a battle going on over here. HellKeeper has less than a minute, 55 seconds on their 30% buff. That'll give some breathing room a little bit to Enigma. They can hold off for a while. A lot can happen in 45 seconds though. For victory, someone says. 30 seconds remaining on HellKeeper's.
The blue team's defense tower has been destroyed.
Uh-oh, is that their holy artifact defense tower? It sure was. Both of them are down. HellKeeper has 5 seconds left under 30% buff. Enigma needs to take advantage of this.
The altar of wind imprinting has been reset.
They need to interrupt them, and they have done so. They have to let this timer count down on their own altar. Let's see what's going on. Are they able to get either one of these towers down? Not yet.
The altar of wind
And
has been
HellKeepers
imprinted.
have taken their altar, and they're going to come back up here to try to defend their 30% buff.
The blue team's defense tower has been destroyed.
That's one of their spawn gate towers. This other one's not looking too good. It's on its
The
last
altar
legs.
of Earth imprinting has been reset.
Someone is still trying to get it.
The altar of
Hell's
Earth
Keeper.
has been imprinted.
HellKeepers. Can't get it right. Now has a 2-minute and 15-second 30% buff. That is devastating for Enigma. And with their spawn tower, their remaining spawn tower, defensive spawn tower almost done, it is not boding well for Enigma. They are putting up one heck of a fight, though. I see a little.
The blue team's gate has been destroyed.
There goes their spawn
the
gate.
blue team's defense tower has been
Oh,
destroyed.
that one took a big hit. So if they can get this down when they did that, now if they can get this other one, they could put some pressure on them. Enigma could put some pressure. Doesn't look like it's happening too much here. Is HellKeepers going to try to play the open siege book and not allow Enigma to respawn? Enigma is down both Holy Artifact defense towers, leaving it wide open. HellKeepers has a 560 kill count versus Enigma's 377. 55 seconds left under 30% buff. And they are definitely trying to push into the spawn gate. They are playing open siege here. Enigma trying to push back. Let's see how their defensive tower is doing over here. Doesn't look like anybody's here. Nope. HellKeepers has 25 seconds left under 30%. Big battle going on over here at the spawn gate. Enigma trying to not let HellKeepers take this spawn area. That would be game over for sure for Enigma.
The altar of wind imprinting has been reset.
HellKeepers trying to get their own altar with 30 seconds left on Enigma's altar. And they have
The
done
altar
so.
of wind has been imprinted.
Dead bodies everywhere. We have 19 minutes and 40 seconds left in this fight. Respawn timers are starting to increase. Enigma's altar is ready for imprint.
The altar of Earth
And
imprinting has
HellKeepers
been
is
reset.
there and interrupted. But not looking good. HellKeepers is flooding this altar, but they managed to be interrupted. Oh, here comes Enigma. No one has attempted. The HellKeepers has finally attempted to do it, and they've been interrupted. They are attempting again. Here comes Enigma. Trying to stop them from getting that 30%, and they've done so this time. HellKeeper tried, interrupted again. This is where that respawn timer increase is going to start hurting both teams. HellKeeper trying again. Enigma is trying to fight their way there, but HellKeepers is interrupted again. HellKeepers trying again and interrupted again. And they are trying again. And they were over halfway. Enigma not looking good for them.
The altar of Earth has
HellKeepers
been
has taken the second altar and gotten their 30% buff back.
The red been destroyed.
Oh,
The red team's
is that their
defense tower
non-spawn
has
gate?
been destroyed.
That is their non-spawn gate. Now if they can get that, at least one of their holy artifact defense towers down, they can start putting some pressure on Hellkeepers while maintaining this defense against their own spawn area. Seconds left on Hellkeeper's altar, and a dwarf with "We're Gonna Win" cry in the background. 10 seconds left on Hellkeeper's altar. Let's see what Enigma does.
The altar of wind imprinting has been reset.
Enigma is trying to push back out. Do not want to get stuck back here.
The altar of wind has been imprinted.
Hellkeeper now has a 30% buff for the next 1 minute and 25 seconds. Enigma definitely giving HellKeepersRU what for, despite what looks to be a huge disadvantage to them. They are not giving up. Hellkeepers looks like they've been pushed out of there. Sort of. Alright. Hellkeepers has 22 seconds left on Enigma's altar. Enigma seems to be suffering from the extended resurrection time here. Hellkeepers is looking to take advantage of that.
The altar of earth imprinting has been reset.
And they've been interrupted. They are definitely trying to assert control over Enigma's spawn area. Interrupted at the last second. Good job by Enigma stopping from that. And they've been interrupted again. Enigma trying to push in. They've been interrupted again. Still have 14 minutes and 21 seconds left in this fight. Hellkeepers interrupted again. 40 seconds left on their own imprint. Hellkeepers interrupted again. Unable to get this second altar, and now they are down to 25 seconds on theirs. They've attempted again and were interrupted again. They are attempting again. They have 15 seconds left on their altar. And they've been interrupted. 10 seconds left on their own altar. Enigma is trying to get in here. Hellkeeper
The altar of wind
interrupted on
imprinting has
Enigma's
been
altar,
reset.
and now they are trying to imprint their own altar and have been interrupted on that. Enigma is fighting back. This could be the turning point Enigma was looking for. They are attempting to imprint theirs. Hellkeepers has been interrupted. Enigma, are they going to get their altar? And they were not able to. They're trying to imprint Hellkeeper's altar, though. Both altars wide open. Oh, everything is backwards right now. What is going on here? HellKeepers is trying to get Enigmas, and they've been interrupted. And now they're trying to get their own, and have been interrupted. And now they are trying to get Enigmas, and they've been interrupted. This is outstanding, ladies and gentlemen. Great fight going on right here. 12 minutes and 35 seconds left in this fight. Nobody has a buff right now. HellKeepers is trying to get their own. Enigma tried, interrupted. HellKeepers now has theirs.
Has been imprinted.
Enigma trying to get theirs, but HellKeepers is going to flood down here like a bat out of hell. Enigma defend. No, they cannot. They've been interrupted. 12 minutes left in this fight. Battle for that 30% is going on.
The red team has started imprinting the holy artifact.
And it looks like
the red team has failed to imprint the holy artifact.
HellKeepers has attempted to imprint the holy artifact and has failed to do so. They have failed to imprint Enigma's altar, and they are continuing to try. Here we are at 11 minutes and 32 seconds left. This respawn timer is definitely starting to kick people's butts here. HellKeepers trying to get Enigma's altar. Enigma trying to stop them. They have done so. HellKeepers trying to get Enigma's altar again. And had been interrupted again. 1 minute 48 seconds left on HellKeepers' own altar. They are trying. They are being interrupted on Enigma's. Enigma's not having it. They have attempted again. Massive battle going on here right now. HellKeepers.
The red team's defense tower has been destroyed.
That could be the Holy Artifact defense tower that was just taken down. However, HellKeepers now has a 30% buff for 1 minute and 18 seconds. Let's go over here to HellKeepers. And it looks like their defense tower has been taken down. Back over to their spawn area. HellKeepers trying to pick up where they left off before that double altar insanity happened. They have 52 seconds left on their own altar. Big fight going on here right now. Enigma has
in 10 minutes.
10 minutes to go in this fight, ladies and gentlemen. Hell of a fight we got going on here right now. HellKeepers trying to take this spawn area away from Enigma. Enigma has a wide open shot, more or less, we'll say with quotations around that phrase, to HellKeepers' holy artifact. HellKeepers has
the red team has started imprinting the holy artifact.
15 seconds on their altar, but they have attempted to imprint the holy
red
artifact, and they have failed. It looks like their leader has died. This is where the respawn timer is going to be hurting leaders who die.
The wind imprinting has been reset.
They are knocking them down, knocking them back. They are not trying to interrupt HellKeepers' altar.
The altar of wind has been imprinted.
9 minutes left in this fight. Enigma putting up one heck of a fight for this fortress. HellKeepers trying to flood back in here and take this spawn, and it looks like there wasn't much in the way of defense there. They take this. 50 seconds left on Enigma's altar. HellKeepers has flooded in and is being knocked back. Enigma is not having it. They say you are not getting our spawn area. Great job on that defense there, Enigma. There is HellKeepers' leader tried to run up and do something, but they were
team started imprinting the holy artifact.
and they were
Imprint the holy artifact.
there is their leader. They're going to try moving around rather quickly. Try to follow this person. Unless Enigma.
The altar of Earth imprinting has been reset.
HellKeepers is attempting to imprint Enigma's altar, and they have been interrupted. Are we gonna have another fight on our hands for this? Let's go over to the. Looks like we have another fight on our hands for this. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in this fight. What a fantastic battle we have going on right now. Enigma is doing a great job. I believe they were considered the underdog. Yes, great on the new request. They are giving them what for. That is definitely for
The
sure.
altar of Earth has been imprinted.
48 seconds of 30% buff for HellKeepers. Let's see if they're going to try to come up here and do another attempt at the spawn area of Enigma. 6.5 minutes left to go in this fight. 20 seconds left on HellKeeper's own altar. Respawn times have got to be around 25 to 30 seconds by now. This is where people will start spending their reds, their red diamonds, to respawn. Possibly. Looks like it's definitely happening.
The altar of wind imprinting has been reset.
HellKeepers is trying to get their own altar and have been interrupted. Big battle going on here around Enigma's holy artifact.
The red team has started imprinting.
They are trying to
the holy
imprint Enigma's altar,
The
or
red
holy
team
artifact,
has
I'm
failed
sorry,
to imprint the
and they have
holy
failed.
artifact.
Looks like the leader was killed. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in this fight. HellKeepers has been interrupted again on their own altar. Enigma pushing back. So you're not going to take this.
The altar of wind has been imprinted.
HellKeepers now has a minute 30% buff. But that respawn timer, if you don't use these reds, it's going to hurt to wait that long. HellKeepers has 1,540 and counting kills versus Enigma's
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
943, but Enigma is doing a hell of a job at defending this right now. Four minutes and 45 seconds left in this fight. Let's see what Enigma is going to do. Is
The red team has started imprinting the holy
HellKeepers
artifact.
have
The red
attempted
team has failed
and
to
failed
imprint the holy
to
artifact.
imprint the holy artifact again. Enigma is trying to stop them from doing that and defend their spawn area. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in this fight. HellKeepers has surrounded this holy artifact. And somebody's donating. Alright.
The altar of Earth imprinting has
Enigma
been
is trying to
reset.
get... Nope. They have been interrupted on their own altar. HellKeepers is trying to get Enigma's altar now. And they might possibly do that. That could be devastating. Oh, no. HellKeepers has been denied. 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in this fight. Thank you for logging in, Lindsay. Enigma knows if they can stop them from getting this 30% buff, because it looks like HellKeepers is going to try to make a massive push for this holy artifact. Enigma is doing a great job fighting on 3 different fronts here. One at their holy artifact, one at their spawn area, and one at their own altar. And it looks like they are doing a great job interrupting HellKeepers, who now only has 30 seconds left of their 10% buff. Enigma is simply denying them the ability to get this second altar. 15 seconds left on HellKeeper's own altar. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in this fight.
The red team has started imprinting the holy artifact. The altar of wind imprinting has been
Both
reset.
altars have been interrupted.
The red team has failed to imprint the holy artifact.
And HellKeepers has failed to imprint the holy artifact. Looks like they're not even going to try for these altars. There's no time, really. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. Both altars are wide open. HellKeepers is trying to imprint this holy artifact. Enigma is trying to go for their own altar now. And they were unsuccessful. They're trying to go for their own altar again. HellKeepers is surrounding this holy artifact.
The red team has
And
started imprinting the
HellKeepers
holy
has
artifact.
attempted to...
The altar of earth has been imprinted. 10
seconds left. Can Enigma stop them
7.
from...
The red team
And
has
they have
failed to
stopped them.
imprint the holy artifact.
And Enigma has gotten their own altar. Finally have gotten their own altar with 1 minute and 25 seconds left. This will definitely help them to defend for the next minute and 19 seconds left in this fight. Definitely help them to defend. HellKeepers is trying to get their own altar now. Don't want Enigma getting it. Although with 1 minute and 4 seconds left, anything can happen at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Hell of a battle we got going on there.
1 minute.
1 minute left in this fight.
The altar of wind has been imprinted.
HellKeepers has gotten their own altar. Both teams have a 10%. 50 seconds left in this fight. Is Enigma going to try to do a sneak attack on HellKeeper's holy artifact with 40 seconds left? Probably not. I think they are just going to simply try and defend. 30 seconds left in this fight.
End soon.
Now HellKeepers does have imprint time, but I don't know if that's a tiebreaker or not. We're about to find out with 20 seconds left in this fight. 15 seconds left. Massive battle. 10 seconds left. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see who wins. And HellKeepersRU has won this fight. I guess that holy artifact imprint time definitely may have been a tie-breaking deal there. But a great fight from Enigma. Some stats for Enigma. They have asked me to show them this. I am giving them that. Great fight by Enigma for defending as well as you did for the entire 30 minutes. I don't even want to know how much red diamonds were put back into the system from this fight itself. Quite a few, I'm sure. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. HellKeepersRU, congratulations to HellKeepersRU for winning that fort. Great job on Enigma and their defense. Better luck next time. Looks like Phoenix won that, Andromeda won theirs, HellKeepers won theirs, and Korean Legacy won that B grade. That was a B grade fight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for watching. Smack that like button if you like what you saw. That was a great fight on both sides. Leave some comments down below about Lineage 2, about Fortune Siege, about HellKeepersRU, about Enigma, or about anything in general. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, thanks again for watching, and have a great time playing Lineage 2 Revolution.